You are given two strings, one called high stack and the other one called needle. The task is to find the index of the first occurrence of needle in high stack. If needle is not found, we return -1. Okay, it's a pretty simple problem to understand. I guess the description wasn't that difficult. To solve this problem, we need to check if needle appears as a substring in high stack. This can be achieved by iterating through high stack and checking for match at each position. So we can go through a step by step, but it's important that we're not searching for one element, we're searching for three elements. Basically, we're searching for a substring. You should keep this in mind. And the first thing we need to talk about, we need to go to our constraints. So our high stack.length and our needle.length might be less than or equal to 1. So that means they could equal to 0. So to make sure that we never have any problem, we will handle all the edge cases. So if length equals 0, we return 0. And I will create a for loop, and I will say let I equals 0, and I should be smaller than needle and high stack dot length. Also, we don't, if like for example, if the needle has like the length of 4 or 5 here, we don't want to go to like loop through all the end characters. So basically we want to loop through the before the end, or at least we want to loop through the place where needle ended. So it will be high stack the length minus needle the length and I plus plus. Yeah. Okay, so let's try to understand here. So to solve this problem, we said that we need to check if needle appears as a substring in the high stack. This can be achieved by iterating through high stack and checking for a match at each position. So first we have edge cases that we did talk about, like if needle is empty string, we return 0 because an empty string is trivially found at the beginning of any string. Okay. We need to iterate through high stack. We use a loop to iterate through high stack from index 0 to high stack dot length minus needle dot length. We stop early to avoid unnecessary checks, because if, for example, if I'm here at O and we have only 2 characters left and we couldn't find the needle, and basically needle it's 5 character long in the long. So there's no point actually to check anymore because we have only 2 characters and we couldn't find it yet. So that means it doesn't match. So what we should do in this for loop, first I will create a variable called it will be like a check, match equals true, and I would say if the high stack dot if high stack of I plus, no, I guess I need to make another loop. I guess I need to make another loop. So I'll say for let j equals 0 and j should be less than needle dot length and j should be plus plus. If that was the case, we have nested loops here. I would say if the high stack of I plus j doesn't equal needle of j. If that was the case, the match should equals false, and we break. And we continue the looping here again. However, if we didn't do anything and the loop went smoothly, the match, if match equals if match equals true, if match basically, we return I. And here we should return -1 because we don't find anything. Okay, let's try to understand what's going on. Here, we iterate through the high stack. We use a loop to iterate through the high stack from index 0 to high stack to high stack dot length minus needle length, and we stopped early to avoid unnecessary checks. After that, we have to check match. A check for match. So for each starting position in high stack, we compare each character of needle with the corresponding characters in the high stack. If all characters matches, we return the current index, which is I. However, if it doesn't matches, we continue looping. And if the loop completes and no match is found, we return -1. So if the match equals false, 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 false. So the time complexity is O of n multiplied by m, whereas n the length of high stack and m the length of needle for each starting position. We could find a better solution. Do you think we could find a better solution? Let's start this. Let's see this one first. We could basically find a better one. How we can do that? Okay, let's just delete all of this. And no, let's not delete all of this. Let's delete all this in the middle. And we could do like if high stack dot substring of I, and here I plus 1, I plus needle length. If that substring equals to needle, we return I. Yeah, this solution is way more easier because it's only one line of code. There are other solutions as well. We can find them, but this one is oh, but we're not beating that much. Let's see if we can go to a tutorial here and see a good solutions to talk about. We have this one we already did. Wrapping algorithm like a single hash. We're using like a hash. Let's try to understand this one. I don't know if oh this is this is too much. Okay, this is too much for easy problem. No, I'm not doing all of that. Oh, I guess we have to use the wrapping cam algorithm, but like it's so weird, to be honest, to use all of that for an easy problem. Yeah, it's not easy. If this is the solution of it, it's not easy anymore. Let me see here if I can do anything. Let me make it bigger and see. So we have two whiles. It's like the time complexity is O of n, and instead of O n multiplied by m. And we have while. But I'll be honest, the purpose of the series that I'm making is to LeetCode 101, so it should be easy. So unless this solution is not that easy, I'm not going to do it. We could basically start to think about doing this type of solutions when we start to create like an intermediate series for developers. But for now, I guess, no, I'm not doing that. So we have two solutions. I hope they are fine with you guys. So yeah, that's it for this solution, and that's it for this video, and I hope you like my content. If you like my content, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss any video, and see you guys in future problems.